It's showtime, folks!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back once again, and today on Memorial Day, I'm here to talk about the Impact Wrestling special. It is called Under Pressure, and it will be this Thursday on Impact on Pop Television. So, we have 4 matches on the docket, and we're going to hop right on into this. Let me know down below your thoughts on Under Pressure. Anything you have, you want to discuss, I'll respond to everything. So we're going to get right on into it. First up, we have Madison Rayne versus Tessa Blanchard. This has been quite the interesting feud, and this all got started when Madison Rayne saved Kiera Hogan from a beatdown from Tessa Blanchard. She saved her, and Tessa Blanchard got in her face about getting into her business, and here we are. So this should be a good match. 2 talented wrestlers out here, and I looked into Tessa Blanchard. Man, I never realized how young she was. Like, when she signed with Impact Wrestling, I knew she was doing some things before, but goodness, she's so young. But this should be an excellent matchup. Madison Rayne is a good worker. She should carry Tessa Blanchard to a good match. Not that Tessa Blanchard needs carrying to a good match, but I expect a lot from it. And as for the result, I think Tessa Blanchard has to get the win here. Madison Rayne has to put Tessa Blanchard over, and I expect that to happen. I expect a good match as well. So next up, we have what I think will open up the show. It will be, arguably, I think it's going to be the match of the night. You give it 20 minutes or so, around 15 minutes, 16 minutes, somewhere around there. It's going to be the match of the night if you give it time. It is the X Division #1 contenders match. Brian Cage versus Desmond Xavier. And I can be any more happier with this match, because I made the video that back when Bobby Lashley and EC3 was leaving, everybody was saying, oh, TNA is losing their stars and they're going down here. I made the video that everything's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine. Because Brian Cage is here. Because Austin Aries is here. Everything's going to be just fine. And obviously, you guys know that, well, if you've been listening to me for a while, you know that Desmond Xavier is my boy. And it's practically one of my faves in all of wrestling. So, this match here is just a contrast of styles. And it's just going to be fantastic. Brian Cage can move around with the small guys, and he can muscle around with the big guys. And Desmond Xavier is just the most athletic wrestler in Impact Wrestling. Arguably in all of wrestling. That's a broad spectrum right there, but for sure in Impact Wrestling. So I expect a bananas match here. And this could be the match of the night, and it could be a match of the year candidate if they give it time. But in the end, as for my prediction, I'm going to go with Brian Cage, because they have been pushing Brian Cage ever since he's got there. Started off with some squash matches, and they're slowly taking his time. Obviously, Brian Cage has it. Whatever it is, like you say, you don't know what it is, but you know a wrestler has it. Well, Brian Cage has it. So they're pushing him slowly, and he's definitely going to win this match to become the X Division #1 contender. So moving on, we have the Knockouts title last rites match, casket match, excuse me. We have Allie versus Su Yung. This is arguably the best built, well, I'm not going to even say arguably, I'm going to say this is the best built match heading into this Impact special. So I thought Su Yung was going to win the title at Redemption. I was sure of that, because I really thought that they needed to put the title on Su Yung in this feud. But she lost, and eventually when they came back to this, I thought that the casket burial of Rosemary was a write-off for, well, I thought that it was to further the feud with Rosemary, excuse me. But it turns out that it was a true injury and that it was a write-off for Rosemary. So going into this match, obviously Allie wants revenge. And obviously they're teasing this Dark Alley character, to which I find it very interesting, highly interesting, if they're going to go all the way with it. I mean, it kind of reminds me, I'm not going to make the comparison that it exactly reminds me of, but it kind of reminds me of when Sting went from the Beach Blonde character to Crow Sting, and Allie's going from the blonde hair Allie to this dark character, whatever they're gonna call it. So that is what makes this a tough prediction, to be quite honest, because Allie is going into this new character. I don't know if they want her to lose in their opening match as this new character. However, Su Yung really needs to win this match, or it could be argued that she's going to go downhill if she doesn't get the win here. So in the end, the person who really needs this match the most is Su Yung, and that's who I really think is going to pick up the victory. We are going to have a new Knockouts champion. And also, I mean, there's nowhere for Allie to go in another feud with the title outside of Tessa Blanchard. That's like it. But I don't think they're going to go there. I think they're going to go with Su Yung. Su Yung is going to hold the title, and eventually Rosemary is going to come back to get her revenge for the title. That's just my prediction. But as for Under Pressure, Su Yung will be your new Knockouts champion. So moving on to the main event of the night, we're going to have Pentagon JR versus Austin Aries for the world title. And this is pretty interesting because just weeks ago, I said that I was interested in seeing what was going to happen with the Pentagon world title reign and who was going to take it off of him. I thought it should have been Eli Drake. But as I said, for that pay-per-view preview special, I thought it was too soon to take it. Well, it wasn't a pay-per-view special, it was on Impact, but I thought it was too soon to take the title off of Pentagon JR, even though I wanted Eli Drake to capture the world title. I thought it was too soon, so I thought they made a good call there. This is interesting, so you have to think in the back of your mind, are they going to put the title on Austin Aries here? You know, this has been a well-built storyline, and I think it's going to be a fantastic matchup, Pentagon versus Austin Aries. And in the end, I think that Pentagon JR will retain the Impact Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. I think this is going to be a fantastic matchup, great near falls, but in the end, Pentagon JR will win, and the question will remain, when will he drop it next, and who will he drop it to? So that is the end for my Impact Wrestling Under Pressure preview. Feel free to comment down below. What are your thoughts on this pay-per-view? What are your predictions? Let me know.